Hello, guys. Much better, guys. Okay, let's get into the video. Today, we are gonna be showing you the very first time we successfully defeated Operation Dead End. Now, we are a 50-man task force. If you guys want to join, I have the tags and stuff in the description. Level and 40 up for the main task force, and if you're under the feeder, tag is also in the description. So if you guys want to join us, there's our tags and everything. We're currently maxed out on players, but we may kick some people soon. Some of the lower level members that can't do much in operations. If we're not going to kick like a super good intel collector, so even if you're not very good in operations, as long as you attack in operations and don't wait till the very end, and you're actually following notes, you guys can stay here. So we're trying Dead End again. I don't think we're going to beat it this time. We have 18, actually, we have 27 attacks left, but most of these guys are lower level. Jimmy might show you that one in a couple days. But yes, this one came down to the wire. We only had like 7 attacks left. And it was insane. Now, I'm sorry, I may not be able to get to everyone's replay because this is Operation Dead End and there's 40 replays. So yeah, I'm just going to be blazing through them. I'm not going to be giving too many tips. A lot of us had fails, and that's just the truth. A lot of us had fails. It was insane. Like, my attack was a fail, and a couple other people had fails. But to be fair, it was a pretty easy dead end. I mean, like, compared to other dead ends that I've seen, it was a pretty easy dead end. We're getting better with Manticore, which is one of our hardest bases. That and Strategize, which we got 2 operations ago, and that one was awful. It was awful. So yeah, we destroyed everything but Strategize in that operation. So his goal, by the way, was trying to take down those 2 rocket launchers with Gumbo Energy, and if he could pull it off, it would have been an awesome attack, but he couldn't get it. Still a pretty good attack. This guy wanted to hit Manticore, and he was trying to take about half the core down, but he had a tiny little fail here, and not on the walk-up. This guy's a pretty good AZ player, so his troops hit a shock mine. So he drops another smoke, a nice little save, flares to the HQ, gets his stuff down, but his critters are just a tad too late, a couple hundredths of a second, or a couple tenths of a second too late, so that kind of sucks. But he was still, I cleared a path, but that's not the path we were taking. I was saving my attack for a different base. So Math, he's one of our lowest levels. His goal, I guess, was just to clear the mines, and he did a pretty good job of that. So yeah, I might not show you some useless attacks, guys, because, I mean, there's really no point. I'll show you, like, some high-level AZ attacks. I don't know why he brought a Scorcher, because the Doom Cannon just tore it apart. But this Axiom was a fairly easy Axiom. I mean, there was rocket launchers back here, and then we have the default shock launchers. Usually, I don't think there's rocket launchers up here for a default Axiom. I don't know what a default Axiom looks like. I'm moving around too much on my screen, I'm sorry. This guy's one of our better AZ players as well. He's really good at pathing, so your AZ path. He had a little gap there, and it killed about half his army, it looks like, but he was able to get back. Perfect smoking. And some pretty nice attacks. Now, I can't remember if I had a fail in this operation or just 2 operations ago, but I just had a fail, so it kind of stinks because, you know, I'm a maxed level player on a super boost. I'm a max level player on a super boost, so it kind of feels like I should be able. So a super boost, by the way, or a rage boost, it means I'm boosting all of my offensive statues. So I should be able to defeat these bases pretty easily. But I just can't get the hang of it. Like, a couple weeks ago, I was owning operation attacks. I was literally owning operation attacks when they're rung up. I did a lot better back then. Bad Moon is also one of our better AZ players. He's one of our officers. I was owning AZ attacks, and then just last week I had like 6 fails and 1 actually decent success. So these troops gapped here, or walked out, whatever you call it, and the laser beam got a hold of them. See, the bad thing about the laser beam, it has a super fast delay. So as soon as your troops walk out, they're gonna get fried. So that's like the worst thing ever. Anyway, Admiral Andrew comes in with AZ. And I guess it also kind of helps. I mean, you know how I said I wasn't going to show you every attack? I probably won't be able to show you like the last attacks. So, I mean, it's kind of nice because it's fair. If you would, I don't know why he dropped the flare there. That was nuts. Okay. Usually you'd want to wrap around there, the towers, and then it's a pretty easy attack. Oh well. It's definitely, we've all had fails, cats. Don't worry, I'm not hating on anyone. So yeah, if you hold your attack to the very end, you're not going to get showed in a video. So attack early in the op. That's our biggest problem. People thinking that... Oh yeah, those Doom Cannons. People don't realize how bad Doom Cannons are now, because they deal splash damage, especially against AZ. It's pretty nasty. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, holding your attacks off to the very end is not something you want to do. So this is pretty much a solo. First attack was pointless, so I guess you could say this is a solo. He is using Hookah. And Fluffy, by the way, is one of our co-leaders, and I'm so happy to have him here because he did leave for a little bit, but he got better. So he got that triple smoke. But was able to just get his troops down, and bam, hits that core, destroys it. Very nice attack. Master Blaster comes in and hits Manticore. So Manticore, by the way, is one of the hardest bases we came across, and this Manticore was actually pretty easy compared to the last couple Manticores. These cannons up here kind of sucked because people don't realize this. Cannons have like 100,000 health each. So you can't really bring Scorchers back there. You need to bring something else. Andy comes in and hits Quick Charge. I always love Andy. He's a pretty good AZ player. Andy and Anakin are two of our better lower level AZ players, but he let them walk out there, which kind of sucks because it killed a few of his troops. But he was able to get back up here. And since those rocket launchers are marked from the previous attacks, the Zookas are going to target them. Yeah, just amazing attack. Perfect player. I'm trying to see. Yeah, so as soon as these cannons are down, actually, yeah, there is a park there, so it's a pretty easy park. We did this base. It was pretty much the exact same base in 2 attacks in the past. One attack to clear the base, open it up, and then I came in and hit it and defeated it. One of my better operation attacks. And I was so happy about that. Okay, Kalen attacked Axiom and was able to hopefully do some damage. Look at that little baby landing craft. That's a lower landing craft. Oh, he let them gap also there. I'm sorry I'm zooming out and zooming in. He let them gap again there. Oh man, he lost a lot of troops, but still was able to take down some mortars. Kind of helped. It should have been 2 to 3 attacks. And the problem is it takes a lot of Gumbo energy to get back there. So Kalen just attacked. Kalen. So Ikit, he is also one of our co-leaders, and he came in with 6 Scorchers. No, he landed all 8. Okay. Look how close. Look. I have never, ever seen Scorchers. 8 Scorchers clumped together that much before. That was awesome. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. But yeah, so these cannons are nasty. He probably should have placed a couple critters in there. And we actually should have taken down the cannons first with like AZ. Because, yeah, usually you'd want to bring Scorchers after that. And I know it is possible to just hit the core, but none of us in our task force have the skills to do a Skuka attack. So Scorchers and Sukas. None of us have the skills. There's mortars 2 shot. This guy's heavies. That's so cool. So yeah, we're already at 12 minutes and not very far in. We only defeated 1 base. It's hard because the beginning attacks are just opening up bases and clearing a path for the next person. So Flat came in cleared. He's one of our lower level members. Did a very good job clearing all of his stuff back here. I'm sorry it wasn't zoomed in back there, but he cleared a bunch of rocket launchers, bunch of cannons with gumbo energy, and he was able to hit this base pretty strong. So next person can come in with Scorchers if we're using Scorchers and not have to waste any energy on smokes. So Manticore, we hit Manticore again. Heiki, he hit it with Hookah. Not the best idea, I'll be 100% honest. Usually, this is how it usually goes down in our task force. Just walk over all those lines. This is how it usually goes down in our task force. One of the co-leaders or officers will each pick a base. It's kind of like this. And then they'll like write the notes and figure out the plan for the base. Some operations, it's like all one person. But sometimes we'll have like someone will just like, okay, so I'll guide the people on conveyor. So if anyone has any conveyor questions, I'll guide them and stuff like that. This attack, I gotta admit, he's one of our OG fans, guys, and he used to be a code leader, but we demoted him to a member because he just wasn't active enough to be a code leader. I know what he was trying to do, but he's just not high enough level to pull it off. So good. I'm so glad people hate, guys. Don't get me wrong. Did I miss my attack? Oh, I missed so many attacks here. I don't know what I was doing. So we did Ike. I don't think I showed you him. Okay, I'm sorry. We missed a ton of attacks. I was like, okay, when I was commentating, I was like, that's a lot of gumbo energy to drop behind there. So we're not gonna watch any of those attacks because Manticore, we already know what happened. Spoiler alert, we do pretty good. So Tanner comes in. I believe this was a success. It's an easy hit. So these are the type of people, like, obviously we need people to finish it off. But I just if you're one of those people in our task force that doesn't hit until there's like an easy takedown, and then as soon as there's an easy takedown, you hit before anyone else. If you're one of those people, please don't do that. It's so annoying. For the leaders, for the officers, everyone. It's just not cool. So if you're waiting for just like an easy hit where you can easily take down the base, please don't do that. Okay, so this guy's walk-up was a little sloppy, but he was able to get back here. Get his shots down. Clearing, and then just not enough energy to hit. So fairly nice attack. He did lose a lot of troops on the walk up. So this guy came in. I'm not even gonna Salah Hudan, something like that. He's one of our better AZ members as well, but you can see that his troops aren't clumped up. For this base, it's so important to clump up your troops as soon as you land. You don't want to just walk the whole way up, but he still was able to clear it. He, unlike the last guy, he got out of range of the flame, which was super smart. Was able to take it down. Okay, so Titanic. We only had 2 hits before me, and I was planning on finishing it. So these guys were actually insane. So clear mines, which was his goal, and I have not even watched this attack. So he, like I said before, Anakin was one of our better AZ players. Look at that skill, just amazing attack. But just okay. After I was done gloating about him, okay, so he did okay, not awful. He cleared mines. Well, I mean, it was kind of bad, but it's okay because we're all learning here. So this is the guy that cleared the rocket launchers for me. He's one of, okay, it looks like he's higher level. Wait, did you? Okay, just wait. I want to see something. So yeah, I believe he hit that 2 smoke landing. Oh my gosh, almost. He was just a tiny bit off-centered here, but oh, that was close. Okay, but I don't even think he lost it. So he takes down the rocket launchers, which was insane. A very nice attack. And I was planning to come in and finish the core. There's about 1.4 million HP, I believe. I wish you could see it on a replay. So this is what you want to do. You drop your troops like this. This is if there's mines here. Otherwise, you could just walk straight up, which we do. I believe this attack was a mini fail. And then you'll drop a smoke and you'll drop a flare way up here. Now, it's a pretty easy path if you know how to do it. And this is maybe like my 7th or 8th time hitting Titanic, and only a couple successes. They are so close to walking out. That was so risky, because if that flame just gets one hit, all of my Zukas would have died. So this, oh yeah, this was a fail, I forgot. Okay, so my problem was I dropped the flare to the HQ as soon as my troops got up here. What you want to do is drop a flare between the sniper towers and the rocket launchers, right here, kind of where this timer for that smoke is, and then you'll group up and then you'll hit the HQ. And I completely forgot about that. I don't know what I was doing, but see, as soon as you flare to the HQ, your Zukas are gonna span out like that, and that's just the worst. So I completely screwed up that. A couple of they got a couple of hits off, but it just was awful. It was insane. It was so bad. Okay, so I had a bad attack. I mean, I had an amazing attack the other day, so I'm gonna find that quick because I want to show you. Okay, so I found it. It was on Tarzar, and I was attempting the solo. So this is our previous dead end. There's like 1.1, I can't even remember, like 1 million to 1.4 million on just HQ or something like that. So I get up here. I notice how I don't flare to the HQ until my smokes are wearing off. Probably not the best idea. Perfect shocks. I shocked the machine guns here, which I didn't need to do, but I did it anyway. And watch this. So I got another shock down, but I missed this one shock launcher. And that shock launcher is the death of me. So it fires a quick shot. I have a med kit down, but it shocked my whole troops. Then everything just hits me, and I just get destroyed. So I cleared like 1 million HP off that course. So overall, pretty decent attack, not the best. But now we are getting back to the actual dead end video, and this video is going on way too long, so we are skipping attacks. So I attacked on Jimmy's account. I attacked Titanic on Jimmy's account. So you need a lot of gumbo energy to hit Titanic, because you need enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks, 4 initial shocks, and there's still like 1 million HP on this. So our goal, because a lot of our good AZ players hit the base already, so our goal was just to clear a path so someone that's maybe not as good with AZ can still hit it and destroy it. So I'm attacking on Jimmy's account, and he was upgrading a boat, so that's why I have a boat of warriors. I'm just trying to distract the sniper towers. And I need these warriors to die before I drop my flare, because I don't want the rockets to overlap when the warriors are out of smoke and kill any of my Zukas. So same deal, same path. I drop a flare up here, so my goal is to hit these 3 rocket launchers and try to destroy them, and then unload any extra GBE on those rocket launchers. And you will see that I literally had the luckiest attack ever. So a couple of my Zukas walk out, which is not lucky. So I lose maybe like 20. Watch this. So I get my shock down. These get a hit off on a few of my Zukas, just standing out in the wild doing nothing. Watch these Zukas. Now notice how this rocket launcher is not marked at all. So these Zukas could have hit this power cell, this power cell, this power cell. Why can't I tap on power cells? They could have hit any of these power cells and that boom cannon, but they choose to hit this rocket launcher. I drop a flare down here. I got another shock down. I was trying to get inside this dead zone, and I was kind of able to do that. And these Zukas destroy that rocket launcher, and I was able to hit that. And then I unload GPE on the other set of rocket launchers. So amazing attack, super lucky. we're gonna skip a couple of attacks here until we get some takedowns. So Varen, he's gonna come in and finish Titanic. In the meantime, we took down those rocket launchers of Gumbo Energy and took the core down like 800,000 HP or something like that. He hits the core. Very nice attack, very solid. His med kits were a little late. I mean, no, his shocks were a little late on those machine guns. We'll show you Manticore's finish. We cleared an entire open up here. A little more than we needed to, but it's fine. It is fine. I definitely like that red light. What do you guys think? Tell me below if you're in this fun. I feel kind of weird today. Oh my gosh, those are God smokes. Holy crap. Those are awesome. You kind of feel weird when you're having like a weird recording day. I think he lost one troop. Did he lose a troop? He lost two. You kind of feel weird on, so we had one base left. It was like the easiest base. Any of us could have soloed it. But we spent our attacks taking out harder bases. It required like 9 shocks. No, 7 shocks. Or 6 shocks. Yeah, like I was saying, you kind of feel weird on some days when you're recording. Today's one of those days. It just doesn't feel like a solid video or something. So Sircraft, he's clearing an open with AZ, which is kind of weird. You don't see that very often. And then go for a takedown. But yeah, he is definitely a very good AZ player and was able to hit the base and clear it. So good job with him. Pretty easy dead spot right there. So good job. Thank you for everyone who attacked in this operation. We loved it. Now we are trying to hit dead end again, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to drop a like. As always, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.